Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 22. Please subscribe. So, those of you who have been hanging out with me for a while, as I say, know that every once in a while I add an extra word in a lesson. And I'm doing that today. So, for me, today's lesson is what I see is a form of vengeance. I'm adding the word now. And I do this periodically. I'm not trying to disrespect the course in any way, shape, or form. I only add a word because I'm hoping that it helps with the clarity. And also, sometimes it helps with hopefulness, that for me to say what I see is a form of vengeance. When I say what I see now as a form of vengeance is like, yes, right here and now, I'm seeing a form of vengeance, but it gives me the opportunity to believe that that will not always be the case. And in truth, that is true. It will not always be the case. So today's idea, accurate, as the lesson says, accurately describes the way anyone who holds attack thoughts in his mind must see the world. And these attack thoughts are coming to us courtesy of the ego, because the ego is all about attack. The ego's mantra is to do unto someone else before they do it to you. And so in order to be at the ready, there must always be attack ready to happen at any given moment. Having projected his anger onto the world, he sees this person with the attack thoughts in their mind. He sees vengeance about to strike at him, always on guard, always believing that at any moment attack will happen. His own attack is thus perceived as self-defense. I'm only doing it to protect myself. This becomes an increasingly vicious circle until he's willing to change how he sees. Otherwise, thoughts of attack and counterattack will preoccupy him and people, his entire world. The entire world will be constantly about attack and counterattack, and what peace of mind is possible to that person. This is like being on the worst and most vicious hamster wheel in the world, running and running around and around, attack, counterattack, let me defend myself, waiting for the proverbial other shoe to drop constantly. But we have to realize that's not true. Remember, the goal of the course is the reversal of a thought system. The thought system we are currently working with is faulty. It is not a good operating system for all of my computer people out there. So when I am ready to give this up, I will be at the perfect opportunity to change the way I think. It is from this savage fantasy, oh my goodness, the savage fantasy that you want to escape. Is it not joyous news to hear that it is not real? There is no fear. That is a sentence, a phrase, I guess, that comes to us multiple times in both the text and in the workbook. There is no fear. So isn't it good news to know that we can escape from the fantasy of fear thoughts? Is it not a happy discovery to find that you can escape? Yes, indeed it is. You made what you would destroy, everything that you hate and would attack and kill. I made it. Here again is the word responsibility. I must realize I'm responsible for everything here that I do not like, everything here that seems to be at the ready to kill me, and I must attack it. All of that came from my thoughts, my fear thoughts. All that you fear does not exist. Everything that we're afraid of, in truth, is not there. So now the practicing for today is 5 times a minute each time. Close your eyes, look around you. Look at the world about you at least 5 times today for at least a minute. each time, and as your eyes slowly move from one object to another, from one body to another, sneaking it in there, say to yourself, I see only the perishable. I see nothing that will last. What I see is not real, and what I see is a form of vengeance. All that I'm seeing now that is not real, it's all perishable, it's all ephemeral, and it all is seeped in vengeance. It's all seeped in the idea that I must attack. And then it says at the end of each practice, and this is brilliant, at the end of each practice period, ask yourself, is this the world I really want to see? And the answer is surely obvious. We are given this beautiful course, and it comes to us in the perfect way to undo our thought system. And all we have to do is to be willing to see something that is just different. It's just different. It's not that difficult, but it is certainly different. So what I see now is a form of vengeance, but I will not always be seeing this world this way. And I can give up all of my attack thoughts, which is a spoiler alert for tomorrow. And that's it for today, and I hope it helped. So please like, please share, please subscribe. Don't know if I said that at the beginning. Please smile at this really good news and say, yeah, no, this is not the world I want to see. This is not the world that I'm choosing to be my experience. Smile at that. Take a deep breath in and release every attack thought. Right now, think about it. Do I have an attack thought about someone or something? Let me release that now. And breathe and smile and pray that this recognition of peace being possible comes to every mind today. Namaste.